Alright, so Thursday here in Virginia. Everything's all done. It's a little muggy out, but got the bike set up. Should be a good weekend. You know, we really like this track here in the past, and I've gone decently well. I feel like I've been injured here a lot, so I never really gave it a fair shakeout. So, you know, this season's been going well. The team's working their butt off, so I think this will be a track that maybe historically isn't built for the BMW's characteristics, but I think that you know, with how hard the team's working, I think that we can kind of surprise some people. So we'll see how Friday goes, but got a lot of confidence. Saturday morning here. It's got a little bit crazy during Friday afternoon, really, so didn't really get to update you guys too much on that. Friday practice went pretty well. Ended up P1, set a personal best, 26.2, so I was pretty stoked with that. And then dumped rain the entire afternoon, so like torrential downpour. It wasn't really, couldn't do a whole lot, so didn't really have much of a go. We went out, kind of circulated, but I mean, there was rivers all over the track, so didn't really feel too comfortable to send one down the road. So kept it pretty reserved. And then this morning, qualifying 2 was also in the wet, but a lot more reasonable, a lot less, lot fewer rivers, I would say. So we ended up on the front row, so I'm pretty happy with that. You know, we've had a few tests where I just kind of didn't really want to take a lot of risks in the wet, and I started doubting my abilities in the rain a little bit. I've always enjoyed riding in the rain, and today showed. So pretty thankful for that, and we'll see how the races go. finished P5, pretty disappointed. I mean, really, really disappointed. From lap 1, even the warm-up lap, it just didn't really feel like I had any grip from the rear. I lost the rear going into turn 3, lost the rear going into 4, was spinning like crazy through 5, and you know, I pushed as hard as I felt was reasonable, and I just kept having moments, and I almost thought there was water on it, and I didn't want to crash. You know, I think the results obviously are pretty disappointing, and it's also pretty confusing. I don't really know. So I have a lot of faith that the team's going to get it sorted. We had good pace all weekend. You know, even in the wet, we went pretty well this morning. So I think that we need to just ride with the confidence that we have there and just regroup. And I don't think we're out of it. You know, I think it was a little bit of a hit, but I think we'll be there for race 2. So see you guys in the morning.
They listen to me complain all weekend long, and then, you know, these guys work hard, so I couldn't be here without them. Today it doesn't really feel like I earned the spot.
The championship leader, Andrew Lee. In second place, also for Orange Cap Racing BMW, Jason Uribe. And with a maximum 50 points from a possible 50 points here at VIR for real.
All right, well, race 2 went a lot better than race 1, that's for sure. We finished a lot closer to the lead. Teammate led for most of the race, which was cool to see. Just didn't really have I wasn't strong in the right spots on the racetrack today, so we were able to kind of keep up in some areas and lose all the ground in like one corner. So, and it was a corner where it was pretty vital to make any passes. So most of the race I was just kind of on the back and basically a spectator. So, you know, we're going to go into Mid-Ohio here in 2 weeks. Pretty hungry, you know. A third and a fifth isn't really what we come here to do all this work for. I know the team's working their butt off, but you know, I'm really grateful. We worked hard, team works great, and I think we'll come into the next round strong. So, see you guys there.